That's a lot of memory.
Come on, you ready?
Taking up for no reason.
We ready? Let's get it.
Yo, what's going on? It's the WHERESJERRY podcast, episode 3. It's your boy WHERESJERRY with Twin OD over there.
Yeah, this Omar, one half of Twin OD. You can follow me on IG at Twin OD.
And our special guest,
your favorite motherfucking light skin.
Let them know your Instagram.
Light skin beauty with 2 Y's at the end.
We gotta simplify that shit, yo.
Light skin beauty. So you just want me to call you Light?
Yeah.
Like
LSB.
I got
light
skin beauty. It's gotta be like
What
it's
is
gotta be
LSB?
Light queen.
Light, all right.
You know.
LQ.
The light way.
LQB.
LQB. I fucks with it.
What the fuck is B? Light Queen Beauty?
Yeah, that's right.
Like, yeah.
No, that's what I thought. Yeah,
It's
no, you said
LSB, bro. I said LSB.
No, but she said Light Queen, right?
Yeah, light queen.
So I thought it was Light Queen Beauty. My bad.
I like that, dude. I like that, though.
LQB?
LQB.
LQB
That's
on that
dope.
check-in.
Word, what's going on? Got a lot to talk about today.
Yes.
You know, we want to...
I don't know what we're going to talk about, but I'm just going to agree. Yes.
Well, you better be ready.
Because I was setting up. I wasn't hearing you guys in pre-production.
Well, you know, it's things that we wanted to talk about, but we always needed like a female's perspective on it, you know?
Okay.
That's why we got a female co-host.
Yes.
You
And
know
I'm
what I'm saying?
bringing all the tea to the table. So be ready.
That's what's up. I'm ready.
So the first question is, would you rather be in a broke relationship with somebody but that's faithful, or in a relationship with somebody that's rich but cheat?
No. Who are you talking about, like as a male or as a female?
Both.
As both? All right.
Bro,
So male
would you rather be
perspective.
with a broke bitch that's faithful or a rich bitch that cheat? It's like, how much we cheating though? How much cheating are we talking about?
Right.
Once a month?
That's
Like,
not even a relationship though. That's just like, yo, we homies. With benefits. And you do what you got to do. You know, you could share some of that cash with me though, and that's it. Like, but if I had to pick one, I'd probably be the broken faithful.
Broken faithful.
Yeah.
But being faithful don't pay no bills. So what is you?
I mean, because I'm hopefully, I'll be the provider. Like, I'm not gonna be broke.
bro, no.
You know what I mean?
You're
I'm broke too?
nigga, you're broke, my nigga.
Oh, I'm broke. Damn. No.
Y'all can't be
Yeah.
broke together.
No. I'll take the girl with money. And she
If you was
cheating.
broke?
Yeah. And
But y'all,
I couldn't
listen,
control
y'all,
it. I mean,
like y'all in a real relationship, not like how you
Right.
said, "Oh, we just homies and shit."
Yeah, y'all
in
live
a
together.
real relationship,
Y'all got
whatever. She cheat behind your back. You find out through
You
friends
know what?
and
I would
shit.
take. You know what? I'll take neither then, because I'll probably rather just be single.
Yeah.
I mean, I still would lean more towards the broken faithful than, because like it's just too much mentally, you know, to deal with somebody that's out there. You know, because I'm already looking like a loser regardless. Like, you know what I mean? They got paper and I'm broke. You know, so nah.
That's just your ego, bro.
Sometimes it's not all about money, man.
You need to control that ego. But I'm saying,
All right, where did you go? Where did you go? What did you do?
bro,
What
she
do you
taking
do?
you on trips. Y'all going everywhere.
Yeah.
You
It
forget.
don't mean
you
it's not
forget that
about
she
that,
cheat.
like-
You forget that she
I mean,
cheat.
it's
it
not,
feels
yeah.
better to get cheated on going to Dubai than getting cheated on living in Hartford.
But that's
mean,
see
that's
that's
a
the
different
thing. But like,
question.
yeah, because you said it was broke and faithful. Like, you don't have to worry about them cheating if y'all broke. But like, if the female has money, I'm assuming I'm broke. You know, when we're in a relationship, she out there cheating. It's still like, I feel with my mentality, it just won't work. You know.
Well, I guess from a male's perspective, it's different.
Well, this is a different question before we get to what you think, right? This is a different question. Can you be with a girl that makes way more money than you?
Yeah, I could do that. It won't be a big deal.
Nah.
I mean, like I said, I prefer not to be in a relationship like that. But if chances are they make more money than me, if as long as I'm doing what I love to do, It don't matter.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Some men like, I don't know, that shit like intimidate them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They run away and start doing dumb shit, and the female don't even care. Like, yo, I'll take care of us. You know what I'm saying? And they don't know how to accept that. You know?
Or if you at least make some type of effort, like even though she got money and she's holding it down, you could still like try to go the extra mile. If you know you work a minimum wage job and she got a career, then go get 2 jobs. You know, go get a side hustle. Do something.
As long as you're not like sitting on the couch. As a man, you shouldn't be just like letting them do everything.
Right.
You know? You should be supportive and you should.
So I got the game fucked up.
Get to the bed.
I shouldn't be chilling on the couch.
Nah.
Listen.
I'm like, yo, you got all this.
Nah.
You know? Nah.
It's 2018,
So
bro.
wait. So who? All right. So I answered the question. LQ,
Yeah.
you answered the question.
Let's go back to the first question. So the first question was, would you rather be in a broke relationship with a faithful person, or a rich person that cheats?
I'm gonna go the opposite. I'm gonna say rich and cheats.
Oh wow.
You know why? Because if you're gonna live in a doghouse, it might as well be this
She has
one.
to explain. Wait, let her explain.
She
Right,
is.
because it's like it's 2018. I'm really high maintenance. You know, it's like who's really faithful nowadays? Like the generation that I come from. You know, I'm in the upcoming generation. I'm 25. It's really hard to find people that are faithful. So we just gonna have to take that L. Just be with a rich nigga that cheats. It's cool. I mean, you know, because guess what? I'm gonna be right there with you.
How much
back.
cheating is too much cheating?
I mean, it has to be limits to the cheating though. Like one, like
Let's say you get home and he in the bed with somebody else.
oh no,
that's
we
violation
ain't doing
cheating.
all that.
But I mean,
we gonna take the
what
crazy out of
is-
me. We don't want them problems. You
We
feel
don't
me?
want to be stabbing
What's the
nobody.
difference, though?
Nah.
What
I
I'm saying
mean,
is,
just don't bring it around me.
what I'm
it's that
saying is
simple.
how much cheating. When I said the limit, I meant how much.
I mean,
Like how much can you take? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it just depends. Like you don't go get nobody pregnant on me. Like we ain't doing all that.
So if it's clearly 2, ain't gonna bother you. But if it's 5 different girls you heard about in like 2 months,
5 different girls in 2 months. I mean, it depends what type of rich nigga he is. If he's a rapper or if he's in the industry, he might be messing with 5 girls a week.
right?
It depends what type of guy you messing with. And when you
All right,
meet
so
with
5
those
girls a
guys, you
week
gotta
ain't
put
gonna bother
yourself
you.
in that. You gotta. That's the lifestyle you signing up for.
Right. So you'll be cool with that lifestyle though.
What I don't see won't hurt me.
That's cool.
So how? But I mean,
Out of sight, out of mind. Like I know you cheat, but
yeah.
just don't let me see it. Like, all right, we have an understanding. You cheat, you on the road, you doing what you got to do or whatever. You know, just don't make me feel that draft. You understand? And then when I find out about it, now you got to get in your bag and buy me a whole bunch of new shit on top of all the bills you
Kevin
already
Hart
got to
shit.
pay.
Kevin Hart.
Yep. I need a new
Kobe Bryant
car.
shit.
I need a new vacation. I need a new spending limit because you want to be stupid and get caught. Don't get caught, my nigga. It's that simple.
So getting caught gonna cost them money.
Yep. Don't have nobody calling my phone talking crazy, showing up at my house.
Yeah, I would say I would pick broken faithful.
Broken faithful.
Yeah, because it's something about dudes are different, yo. It's something about another dude touching a girl that just don't feel like
That's the way I look at
It's
it
the
too.
most
It's just like as a
creepiest thing in the
man,
world, you know what I'm saying?
I can't have that thought in my mind. Like,
yeah.
Nah.
So I would have to go broken faithful.
But yeah, because it's like, I guess, y'all just going to be really happy on the couch.
Yep.
yeah, happy on the couch.
On that couch. No, because I'm starting to think like, all right, so if I wasn't in a relationship, if I take my emotions out, would I be okay with rich and cheating?
Right. You just have to not, I don't know.
That would be like, I guess then it's more like a game, you know?
Right. Exactly.
You have to just
'Cause
play the
you
game, right?
Right. It's a game. It's like your mate. It basically is just like, y'all each other's mains, but y'all got people on the side. And neither one of y'all could get mad. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it'll be a game.
I just take all his money. I don't care.
All right, so me, I'm like in between.
You're like biased about it.
Yeah, but I'm more like the broke side.
I'm more on the broke side.
Yeah, I'd rather be the broke couple.
You'd rather be broke and happy.
Broke and happy.
It's just
but
like
money
I think my thing is like
sometimes, y'all.
but that's the thing. Like money, I don't think could give anyone a peace of mind. You know?
Right.
So
That's true.
that's what I'm more concerned about. You know.
I think that after the money, after everything you
It's gone.
bought,
Yeah.
you just like, all right.
Still there.
Yeah, you just back at square one.
But that's fine because you just get the money from him and then you just, you save it, you build your own empire, and then, you just go be with a faithful nigga. It's easy.
You're in a relationship for
Listen.
with a business mentality.
Yes.
Like, damn.
I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to get what I got to get and get out. It's that simple.
Or you in a relationship right now?
Nah,
So that's probably why you feel that way.
I guess.
Maybe.
It's the generation I live in. Just blame it on the generation.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
We
you said
brainwashed for real.
25
So
and
I
under,
mean,
not in a
you said
relationship.
that that's the second time you said that. So what makes you think your generation?
Because the generation that I come from, like, no one takes dating serious. Like, it's...
Why you think that's the case though?
Because it's what I've been through, what my friends go through, what people around me go through. Like,
But
dating is a game.
You never. I mean, you're saying it's a game.
It's a game. Like, people just play games. Like, no one is like, I think everyone is just scared to take it to that next level. Because everyone by this age, I come from a generation where most of us was in relationships when we were teenagers, and we were in long-term relationships.
Yeah.
So now that we're adults, and it's like everyone is like, now they're scared for that commitment. They're
You was
scared
in a
to-
long-term relationship as a teenager?
Yeah.
From like 13 to 16 or some shit?
14 and 19.
14,
I don't think that
that's
every...
Not,
I don't
that's
think...
not even a long-term relationship.
But,
Yeah, but I
for a
don't think-
teenager
I
though,
don't
like
think
my
that-
whole entire high school
I don't
life,
think
I was
that
with the same
everybody
guy.
in your age range been through that. I think that's just your experience. But I do agree that I think your age range play with love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. They
So
do.
now when you talk to somebody, right? Mm-hmm. Are you faithful
Yes.
until they fuck up, or
Yeah.
is this still a game?
I'm a one woman man, I guess. Like, I only need one man. Like, if I really like you, it's all about you. But if you want to fuck up, then
Then let the games begin.
exactly. Because two could play. And very well.
You know what I think it is? I think that maybe y'all generation just didn't see real love growing up, probably.
Right. A lot of broken homes.
Yeah.
And that's a fact.
So y'all don't really know what to follow.
Right.
I don't agree with that because like I think it's just finding someone that's for you. It's just not easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not easy. I wouldn't blame it on the generation because I could say that about my generation. It happens in every generation. It's just.
Well, what I'm saying is that twin, your grandparents, do you remember
Right.
them, or did you not have a relationship with them?
No, like so. I know.
So most of our grandparents of our age, right? They was in love for a long ass time.
Right.
No, my grandmother had.
She was a hoe.
She had like 5 baby mothers. Five baby fathers.
Daddies. She was a hoe. See, I understand why you relate.
So no, but my grandmother
Oh
on
God, I
my
can't.
father's side, she only had one baby daddy. She had 6
She only
kids.
had one baby daddy.
But my grandfather had like
a
multiple
Rolling
women.
Stone,
Yeah.
right? But ideally, right? I hate that word. Ideally,
Yeah.
yeah. Most
Older,
grandparents
yeah.
was together for a long time,
Yeah. Especially like
so
island
that's why a
people.
lot of us grow up
Right.
wanting that same thing.
Yeah.
But I will say,
I think
that
even if you, to me, in my opinion, I'm sorry to cut you off, but in my
did.
opinion, my bad. My opinion is that if you grow up, like for me, I lived with a single mother, so coming up, so I was just like, I'm not gonna, if I'm gonna be in a relationship, I'm gonna make sure, especially if I have kids with the woman that I'm with, I'm gonna stay together regardless. Like, you know what I mean? If it get rough or whatever, we got to talk it out because we can't separate because we have kids.
Right.
That's because in my mind it's like the meaning of life is like you have to take care of your offspring. That's the purpose of life. You know what I mean? If you have kids, you have to take care of them.
So, Twin, everybody don't think like you, bro.
But I'm just saying, that's why I got to put it out there. I got to put it in the universe because people need to understand that. You know, you have kids. That's who you have to worry about. And for me,
but some people feel like I could worry about my kids
without being with the mother.
Yeah, we could co-parent. You know?
And that shouldn't be the case because kids with their mother and father in the house have a better chance of being successful in life. You know, so
I don't know where these actual facts is coming from, Twin.
It's just enough. I just look at. I have like my daughter does well in school because she. And for she compared to other kids is like spoiled.
Right.
You know what I mean? She gets whatever she wants. But it's easy for her to have that type of life is because we're both around.
So do you think the 25-year-olds is not taking it more serious because of social media?
Technology?
Because they don't really be with the people to get to know them how they should. They just talk online, flirt online, shit like that.
You asking me?
It's just out there for one of you motherfuckers to answer.
I feel like social media is the root of all motherfucking evil. Okay, because it's just like social media comes with so much drama, and then it's like you put yourself. Like, I don't know, like, you entertain this shit. Like, I'll be the first to admit, I throw subs all day. My nigga pissed me off. I'm throwing subs all day.
What is
like,
all
right, so let's get into this thing. Do social media ruin relationships?
It definitely does. You know how many times I got cussed out for that? Like,
for throwing a sub?
Hell yeah. Like, and it don't even be like
so when
what I say.
Hold on.
All
right, let me speed you up.
First of all, what's a sub?
Twin, what she's trying to say
mean
is
like you're saying indirect statements to the person.
Subliminal.
Yeah,
messages.
subliminal.
Okay.
Yeah,
subliminal. You see the connection, Twin.
All right, nah.
All right, so now when you throw a sub,
I thought you was throwing sandwiches.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, listen.
Yeah, big sandwiches.
When you throw a sandwich, right? Are you hoping the person you throwing it at see it? Like, I hope this motherfucker see this shit.
All day. That's the
purpose of it, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying like you're hoping, like you could just do it because that's your emotion.
But yeah, it depends. It depends.
But are you hoping the nigga see it?
It depends on my mood. Both. It could be a little bit of both.
So now
when
the nigga reply to you, is it like satisfying or something?
No, it's not. I don't know. I just be laughing like, he's seen it. And just like cracking up. I be telling my friends like, yo, he fucking seen it, he seen it. And they be looking at me like, yo, you're fucking crazy. I'm like, and then I'd be like, I'm sorry, you know, I was a little in my emotion, you know, I was in my feelings. I ain't really
So
mean it.
them subliminals must have been heavy then. Like you throw heavy subliminals.
Well, you know
it just depends on what I'm talking about. Like the way I'm talking right now, I talk on my Instagram, I talk on my Snap. You know, I would say like some little slick shit. Or if not, I would say some indirect shit, that a general statement, and he think I'm talking about him. Or I would just say like I would like see little quotes and then I post them.
Who is this? Who are these subliminals be towards? Typically towards?
No, I'm just saying like in general, like
to anybody. It could be to anyone.
No, it would be to the guy that I was dealing with.
Okay, all right. No, I was trying to understand.
Like it wouldn't be like to a girl or anything. Like, I don't got trying. I ain't trying to get y'all mad. All right, but sometimes you know, I think guys need to see subliminal so they could just you know come correct. Come back to life.
You know, my lady does that sometimes too.
It's a girl thing, I'm telling you.
She do that, and I'm like,
what the fuck should you say to you, twin?
I can't. I mean, it's been a while, but like we'll have an argument, and then she'll like throw out like a subliminal, I guess. And I'm like, yo, you not gonna win this argument. Like it's not. I mean, that's how I look at it. I'm like, I made my point. Like you can't. You're gonna try to throw that out there. Like you know.
But it's crazy how we communicate through social media.
Right. And we use
Like
social
you
media
just
to
can't call,
vent.
text.
Yeah.
Right. To vent, tell our problems. Like what you just seen about the whole
Yeah.
piercing thing. Like
Yeah.
people just, we throw everything out in social media. Like social media literally takes over most of everyone's day. Like
That's
you're
like-
always
But you know
on
what's crazy?
social
You
media.
could always tell what a person on through social media, right? So like when she say she throws subs, I'll be sitting there looking like. Then I see the next sub. Then I see the next. This bitch going through some
Yeah,
shit.
she mad at her nigga.
You know what I'm
Her
saying?
nigga got her feelings.
Or especially when somebody get a job, you know they got a job. Because all they want to do is upload pictures of them at job. Oh, I got to get ready to work. Oh, fuck, I hate hitting the snooze button, but trying to get this bag. Like, I be like...
Right, top of the morning.
Yeah, I be like, bitch. And then 2 months later, she ain't talk about none of that. So now you know she lost her job. You know what I'm saying? And I want to go in there like, yo, what happened to the top of the morning?
Or
Gotta
they
get
be
the
like
bag.
looking for a job. You just had a job the other day. Like, what
Yeah.
happened to that? Nah, we definitely do all that. Or like if you like beefing with like your baby father, your baby mother, start throwing like subs on there. Trust me, I see this all the time. I be like, ew. Like people be putting the tea out there for real. I'm telling you, especially on Facebook and them statuses.
Dan,
listen,
you just said something. I'm not hip to your lingo. You said put a T out there. What does that
put
mean?
the tea out there, like the info. Like everything that's going on in your life.
What is tea? What does that
The
come
tea,
from?
like
What is that? How does that work?
it came from like a meme, right?
It
The
came
little
from
frog.
the Kermit the Frog,
yeah,
bro.
the little tea.
I'ma just sit here
About
and
to
sip
sip the
my
tea.
tea.
Yo, I feel old as shit, yo. Yo, I feel like, damn, I'm not hip to any of this shit, man.
Yeah, that's the
Dang.
tea.
Damn, twin, bro.
Listen, we gonna put you on though. You good? We got you. We got
good.
you.
I want to
got
be hip
you.
like you guys. I want to say things like, yo,
Yo,
I
but
put
that's
the
a
tea out
female.
there.
No, that's a
No.
female thing. That's a female thing.
I'm about to
twin.
give her some tea.
Right?
No.
No,
twin.
it's a female
It's
thing
a
for
female
real.
thing,
Like
bro.
the other day, my friend called me. She was like, "Bitch, I got the tea." I was like, "What tea?"
Yo, that shit dope though. Dang.
Yeah, so it's
You
like
ain't know
something
about
like
that shit,
serious
bro?
happened. Or
I mean,
something
once
petty.
you said the Kermit the Frog thing, I love that meme. Like when he holding the tea. Like,
Yeah, that's what it is.
Go ahead, do it,
Sipping the
twin.
tea.
But that's
Twin, do it.
none of my business.
That's not
Hey, twin, sip your tea, B.
right. Sip the tea.
Like, that's how I be sipping my tea.
Yo.
Yeah, I can't believe you ain't know that shit, yo.
Nah, but I'm
Do
learning.
you know like
I'm learning.
the text and stuff too, like K and OK? It's a
But we
difference?
had that conversation before, so
Did we
yeah,
on the podcast?
yeah. That was one of the first podcasts we did. One of
okay.
the what is that called? One of them practice run podcasts.
Yeah. Well, we ain't go live with it, so it's a difference between OK and K, right? When you texting.
I mean, I'm already aware
so
of it,
it-
so I think that's
So
unless
a dude
LQ.
should never text K. He should text back OK, because females text back K.
I usually text back K when I'm being petty.
Right. But dudes should never text back K. It should be OK.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
No, but it's a text etiquette thing.
Oh.
That's-
Yeah. Females say K. They don't say, don't text me back K.
Okay.
That's
Exactly.
weird.
You gotta be like OK.
Yeah, like, okay, cool,
Exactly.
simple.
Not K.
Not K.
as a dude, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
as a dude.
Okay. I gotta remember that shit because I'm hard as hell. I'm a hard motherfucker. I can't. No, I'm kidding. No, I know. Yeah, right.
K.
Yo,
Nah,
so
we
listen,
can't have you out here
Treat me
looking like that.
No, I always text back okay. But it never came to mind that if I did K, would it sounded soft.
Are you a person that texts back when the conversation is supposed to be over? So if I say okay, then you text back okay, but you should have just never said nothing?
It depends on what we talking about, and it depends on how petty I feel like being that day. Because first of all, don't ever text me. If I sent you a paragraph, you better not text me back okay. You better text me back another paragraph. We're going to talk about it.
Oh, man.
You text me back okay, I'm calling you like, so what's up?
I just look at
What
the
we doing?
last question. I'm like, the last question be like, you heard, do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Yes.
Nah, but I did that. I did that too though. Like someone
Nah,
texted me a whole paragraph, and I just said, okay.
Nah, I hate those people when you texting them and you be like, alright, and then they be like, alright, and then you be like, cool. They be like, alright, cool, and then you be like, yo, just stop texting back, yo.
Right.
Like the conversation is over.
Right.
I hate them type of people.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's just that.
Like, stop texting me back. You know?
But how about if you do a whole paragraph and they don't say nothing? Like they don't,
Nah,
they don't
nigga,
what's worse?
You get a
Listen,
phone
man,
call. I
you
don't
could
care.
do-
You getting a phone call.
Listen,
You gonna know I got.
You could do
what?
a whole paragraph, and if my energy is real positive, I'll text you back. I really don't feel like reading that right now. You know? Because you ain't about to destroy my vibe.
Ooh, I'm about to use
I'm feeling
that.
marvelous.
I really don't feel like reading that right now.
I'm great.
Ooh, I'm about
feeling
to steal
great
that from
right
you.
now. You know?
Definitely
I don't want to
stealing
read that. Because somewhere you about to kill my vibe, and I'm feeling great right now.
I mean, once you
Right.
get that text message, you just know it's something negative. So you're gonna be
you
thinking
feel
about
that
it
heat,
anyway.
right? That heat
Right,
just come
right,
on.
like-
but guess what? Don't even read it. Like, fuck, I'm not even about to read that right now.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to know what he got to say. I'd be like,
I only get
Okay.
those texts if
Okay.
I'm out late or something like that. And
oh no, you see, you be setting yourself up.
nah, but I mean, I already explained why I'm out late, so there shouldn't be no text messages. You know.
Maybe you should just making sure you got home okay. You was good, you know, especially if it's late driving, it's
Nah,
dark.
I mean,
Depending where you coming from, you feel me? Like,
we'll
That's
find
a
out.
natural female thing.
We'll find out in the morning if I'm sure.
oh my God, no. Listen,
Yo,
No,
but
I'm
why?
kidding,
But
I'm
why
kidding, I'm kidding.
females like want to know so much when a fella out? Like, why you have to know like the street they at, the location?
location.
Like if I be like, oh, what you doing? And I say driving where? Oh, driving on the street. But
Wait,
where
first of all, you shouldn't be texting and driving. This is a conversation you having.
All right, I'm at the red light or something, right? So listen. But no.
in the parking lot.
Most
That's
likely,
just a dangerous relationship
Most
right
likely,
there.
this probably on the phone anyways, right? With the AirPods, right? So, anyway, a female will say, where you at? You will say driving. Driving where? Now that shit kind of like grind my gears a little bit, right? All right, cool. I'm on the street. What street? Main Street. We're at on Main Street. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't know, name somewhere near fucking Main Street, right? I'm on North Main. North Main about where? By, I don't know, the ranch house, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, what you doing over there? Like, what the fuck is all the questions for?
Maybe
You know?
she bored.
I think it's a habit though, cause I be doing that sometimes. I don't be OD with the questions, but I be like, where you at? Who you with? What you doing? Where you going? What your day looking like? Like,
No.
Sometimes you just gotta keep the conversation
That's when you wrap up the
going.
fucking day. Not while I'm driving, you asking me all these fucking questions.
You should just hit her with the
right?
yo,
Like if
I
I'm
can't
driving,
text you.
yeah, I call you right back. I'm driving. I tell everybody that I'm driving. I
Hell
call
no,
you back.
Crazy? My girl gonna be like, nigga, I done been with you in the car.
Why
I
you-
know you texting back. She ain't falling for that shit.
Yeah.
Well, you gonna have to answer them 21 questions, bro.
I think all females do it though.
I do it low key.
You do it high key. So what kind of things turn you off about a nigga?
What kind of things turn me off?
What do a nigga do that think is so cool, but females just be like, that was so corny?
Oh my God. A nigga that be showing off his money. That's so like
Lame.
lame as fuck. Like
Like that nigga that be in the corner store and he only about to spend $2 but pull out all his money for $2.
Like, bro, you doing the most. Like, even if I know you got bread, you don't gotta be flashing your bread. Like, you can't buy me. And that's what I tell people. Like, I done been around plenty of niggas with bread.
Unless they're a million.
Can't buy me. Like, because niggas think that that's gonna buy a female. Like, yeah, I got all this bread. I could do this. I could do that. Listen, what's gonna buy me is your vibe. That's what's going to buy me. Not
Right.
what you have in your pocket. Because if the vibe ain't right, I don't give a fuck how much money you got. And that's a fact. So.
But would it catch your attention to start a conversation?
No, it would never
for you
get. No.
potentially to see the vibe.
It wouldn't.
You mentioned before when we asked the question about what is it? money and cheating. Does that correlate though? Like how they, you know what I mean? This person showing.
In other words, is he saying, are you contradicting yourself right now?
No, because that's different. Because you're with a man. You obviously you have some type of vibe with that man, and now you're together, and he has money.
You just
and
told
whatever.
me, and then I'm saying,
but I'm talking about like a
at
random
store.
guy.
You right.
You know, a random guy, or
it
even
it shouldn't matter though if it's a random dude. Whatever, he's flaunting his money. You know,
but that's a turn off though. Like, why are you like? I feel like you're doing the most. Like, if you want to get my attention, then come say something to me and be like, hey, what's up? You know? And then if I'm feeling it, then I'll be like, hey, what's up? You feel me?
Yeah.
Don't pull out your bands and be like, yo, what's good? Yo, like, nah, bro. Nah, we ain't doing all
Dropping
that.
all the money like, yo, you seen that shit?
Right. Or hold on, let me
kicking the money around.
or be like, hold on, let me make sure it's all there, and just start counting their money in front of you. Like, that's corny as hell, bro. You giving me some of that money? Cause if not, then put it away. The fuck?
No, that's true. That's true.
True. Niggas that be bragging and shit.
Yeah, like they just brag about what they got. You
don't
know,
like that shit?
they cars or like just be humble.
So,
you
right.
can have it, but
All right,
be
hold on.
humble.
All right, so look, so now somebody didn't get you off somebody didn't get you off the bragging, right? So you genuinely met him, y'all exchanged numbers, whoop. But now, as you conversate, and you like the vibe, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now as you conversate, you realize that he's braggadocious.
Right.
Now how you do that now? Do the turn off after just turn you off? Or now you know he cool, he could do it a little bit? Like, where you sit with that now?
It depends on how he moving with it, though. You understand? Like, okay, we cool, we vibing, whatever. But still, don't pull out all this money, especially if we on a different type of vibe. Pulling out all this money and showing me all the money you have, and you not giving me no money. That's not gonna work. Like, what is you bragging for? We already got the vibe. You don't gotta brag to me because we already that vibe. That was something that's priceless. You understand?
So he could have fucked it all up.
Not that he could have fucked it all up, but I would have just been looking at him different. Like, nah, you're corny for that. Like, you're corny.
So
like, don't show the bread and not give the bread. That don't make no sense.
It's not enough to throw a tomato at him. Then you would still.
It's enough to like throw a couple points down. Like, that's some corny shit. I don't like that. And
would you tell him, or you would just mentally save it?
I'll mentally save that. I won't tell him like, oh, you corny for that. Like, nah, I'll just think about it like, okay, this nigga like to show off, but he don't like to get in his bag. So
it's okay to show off as long as he spend it with you, is what you say?
I mean, what is you showing money off if you're not about to spend it on your girl? Like, or the girl you talking to? Like, and it's not even like, oh, you gotta go spend bread. Like, it's like simple stuff. Like, I don't know.
A bag of chips.
Them $2 chips.
Yeah, it's crazy. You can't really get much no more at the corner store with $2.
Nah. I just feel like nowadays men are just selfish.
Yeah.
Back to my generation. We talking about my generation.
Right.
Like, men are real selfish. Like, they just will sit here and watch a female struggle, and they won't even think to help them. Like, oh, you know what? Do you need help with this, or do you need help with that?
Over.
They not having it. I'm like, oh, but you wanted me to cook, but you want me to clean, but you want me to do this and that and all this extra stuff. But where's the money at? Like, that stuff's not free.
What,
you
doing all that stuff? You said it's not free.
No, it's not free. But I'm saying, like, people, like, guys be acting like, oh, if you ask them for money, it's a problem. But they expect you to do all these things for them. You feel me? They expect you to play that role and do what you got to do as they girl, but not kicking up no money. That's not rocking with me. I don't got time for that.
So you haven't been in a real relationship as an adult?
I have, with my child's father.
And what happened with that?
It just didn't work.
How long was that relationship?
4 years.
That's
you got some time in there.
That's a lengthy relationship.
It was kind of like on and off, kind of like, it was like rocky, happy, rocky, happy. Like, it just wasn't working. Sad to say, because I really did want to be with him forever at one point. I was
So
like,
you think it could happen?
nah.
Long
it can't
over?
happen. Yeah. We tried so many times, and it just like, we be good for a little bit, and then it's like back to normal again. Like, we just not in love.
So what can he do to make it happen? Or not even him, because, you know, if he watch, he be like, I'm going to try this shit. But what can a dude do to try to get their girl back if it don't work out or if he fucked up? What kind of things can he do?
It depends where she's at mentally and emotionally. Because if she's done with the situation, there's nothing you could do.
Right. Once she's gone, she's gone. But what if she's not gone? What can he do?
Then you just gotta show your appreciation. You gotta show her that you're truly and genuinely sorry.
How do you show her?
You just move different. Whatever you was doing before, you gonna move the way she wants you to move. If you was going out all the time popping bottles, you gonna stop doing that. You know? If you was texting other girls, if you was entertaining other girls' DMs, you're going to stop doing that. You're going to give her the password to your phone and let her look through your shit and make sure that y'all good.
Interesting.
I'm saying. But if you really want to be with that person, you're going to put in that work.
But what if
it's definitely a different age, man.
You going to put in that work. Like, we make time for what we want in life.
Social media taking over people.
I'm telling you.
Now, yeah.
Relationships on social media are like the end. It just don't last long. I feel like when you post your significant other on your social media, it's like bad luck. I don't know.
I mean,
I feel like shit goes down drain after that. I don't want to post nobody on my social media.
That's the experience.
Because
it could be
people be throwing salt though. They be like, look at her with him.
I do agree with you. I don't post. Actually, I don't really post my family, period, on social media at all.
Right.
My girl would probably get thrown up on there like 3 times a year. Maybe Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, birthday.
Right.
Yeah, so I do agree. And I just don't throw it up there because, like you said, I just don't want no type of energy, no types of jinx.
Right.
Like, no types of nothing. Like, we good. Like, we're happy. We're good. Like, I don't need to throw her up there. We know what we got. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, for a minute, like, we wasn't even following each other on social media.
Right.
Like,
and that's another
like,
thing,
I'm
too.
not following you. You're not following me. Don't,
right.
Like, mind your business. I mind my business.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But we follow each other now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's just like, I feel like when you're in a relationship, a lot of people just mind your business too much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that could destroy a relationship, you know? Like, just trust me, believe in me. I'm a handle this. I'm gonna move appropriately, and that's that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you start,
I think to survive in a relationship is just 2 things that have to be right. It's trust and communication.
Yeah.
Right.
Once you have those things in
Amen
straight,
to that.
you know, you could get through any relationship. You know.
Right.
Because that's where relationships fall apart. Is the trust and the communication, or the lack of communication, that causes relationships to, like, you know,
fold,
become difficult. Yeah. So,
but it's crazy.
They start thinking stuff that's not even real. Like, they start making up things. If you're not communicating with your partner, they start making shit up, and that's when little things turn into real big things.
It's crazy you say that, because you'll see people like, oh, I'm so in love. He's my everything.
Right. Perfect.
He's my
picture
soul.
Painted.
Yo, I swear. And then like 5 months later,
they not together no more. Exactly.
Yeah, you did too much.
Right.
You posted him every day, and then you start looking stupid. Because then 3 months later, or even 2, or even 1, you went to the next nigga doing it again.
And now you posting him.
Yeah. So then you start looking stupid, you know?
Right.
But it's true. You bring that energy to yourself. It's like you showing something off for no reason. Like,
that could cause
just keep
the relationship to spoil, you saying, right?
Right.
Okay.
I mean,
I think it's a jinx.
I mean,
honestly.
it ain't like a fucking scientific fucking fact, but it just feel like you bringing that negative energy away because
not everybody
want
to see you happy.
They're looking for your downfall. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so people don't want to see you happy. People don't want to see this. People want to see that. People start looking into your fucking lives.
Right.
He
with her
him,
now?
You at him. They tagging that.
Tagging the person in, going on the person's page,
so now
requesting them. Like
they investigating shit for you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
it's just too much. Like, just don't post nobody.
I know Barbara. She ain't. And then they fuck shit up for the relationship.
Yeah.
Nah, but that's what it is though. Cause trust me, I've done it a few times. I'd be like, oh, that's his girlfriend. Oh, okay. Click on her page, then go look on her page and be like, oh, he with her. Like, but that's what we do. Like, that's just what people do. That's why I'm like, no, I'm not. I would never post my relationship on Facebook.
It's almost like
anything.
when
it's between us.
It's almost like when a pregnant girl not supposed to say nothing until like 4 months.
Right. And then she posts that she's pregnant.
I mean?
The first week she found out, like, no.
Yeah, like wait your 3 months or
right.
whatever.
They should have like one of those for relationships. Like you should wait like a solid 6 to 8 months before you post your significant other.
Right.
That
I think
good.
people do stuff like that.
That's a good idea. No, seriously, that's.
No, I agree with it. I mean, I'm on those people that just don't post
at all.
anything. Yeah, I got like a personal page that I just put pictures of my kids.
Right.
Yeah. That's it. Like on my Twin OD, I don't really do stuff like that.
Yeah.
On my Twin OD.
Yeah, I just don't like posting. I got social media for what I do. If I didn't do what I did or do what I do, I probably wouldn't even have social media. Like, I don't really think I care about social media like that,
I couldn't live without social media.
Every time I'm on it, it's always to, promote.
Right,
it's a business tool. It's
because social
So-
media is the biggest market though. Like honestly, like this shit is really powerful for real. Like you get a certain amount of followers that one out of, let's say, 1 million followers, there's going to be a few out of the 1 million people that's going to be like, we want you. You understand? That's how powerful it is. That's why it's important when you do certain things in life, certain businesses or certain ventures, whatever you're into, social media is key. Like you need social media because that's what everyone uses. Everyone's on social media, trending topics and,
but
things
I don't
go
even
viral.
I don't even care about social media. Like if I wasn't using it for business, I just wouldn't have
like
it.
Personal use, you wouldn't use it.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Like it's almost like I don't use it now. Like my social media just be have other shit, and then it'll have me because I'm trying to promote myself, but it don't really be personal use. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And before I even started my own brand with the WHERESJERRY thing, I had another brand, and I never was online. It was always me just running that brand.
Right.
I don't really care for like that. I think it's because I'm reserved. A lot of people think they know me, but they really don't,
Gotcha.
So I got a whole family. People don't know I got kids. People, you got kids? Yeah, they got kids. Yo, it'd be crazy.
I got 10 kids.
I got 10 kids. They be like, what? You got kids? Yeah.
I get busy. That's why. When I'm not talking, I'm out there getting busy.
But that's good. You only want to let people know what you want to let them know.
Right.
You don't want to give them everything.
And it's not because I'm ashamed or anything like that.
It's just about you have a personal life.
I need that peace to myself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what
you don't need to dish it all out there.
And that's where people go wrong is that they don't have nothing for themselves,
right?
Because they gave it all away. And then now the next post is motherfuckers all in my business. Motherfuckers this like, well, you did that. You put it out there. So now you gave people your business.
Right.
So now when they start talking shit about you or say whatever they want to say, now you in your feelings. You should have protected that. You know what I'm saying? So I just protect that little piece. You know what I'm saying?
But they
I agree.
So that social media, when people have, an account on social media, they need to put something like and that's why people out there
post
put
a lot
personal
of
stuff because that's all they got going on.
Yeah, but I could post a lot of shit that don't have to do with personal shit.
But you're on average you're a busier person than
well,
average.
let's just say if I didn't post anything about promotion, right? I will find other things to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Like what? If you were an average person
I would
on
talk
social
about
media.
Kanye West. Like, what the fuck? There's a billion things you could talk about. I don't have to go resort to my family and put them out there.
No, that's true. I mean, yeah, I mean, I can see
Right?
that. Yeah.
No, I agree. I barely post stuff on my Facebook. Like, and if I do, it's like
But I'm not saying it's
Little
wrong.
stuff.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
No.
I'm just saying that
If you don't want nobody in your business,
I'm just
then
saying
don't put it
people
out
need
there.
to learn to just protect what they have, you know,
Yeah.
and
Right.
treasure it,
No, I definitely
and just
agree.
don't put it out there for the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what it is? You know, it could go both ways. You can be that person that puts all that stuff out there. You just have to know who you're following or who's following you, so that you don't have any issues. You know, like I have a sister-in-law. She posts. That's all she posts. You know.
Well, guess what? Who on your
That's it.
sister-in-law page though? I guarantee you, it's co-workers and close friends.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
guarantee
it's okay
it.
to do that if you.
But
have
look at
that.
who on my shit, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why you should.
So yeah, if I'm gonna have a private page with 120 followers, then that's different.
Yeah. That's
Right?
what I'm saying. Like it's just
Right?
one of those things. You
But
can
my
do-
shit is public for everybody to see. It ain't private.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you don't want people seeing how you moving.
Right. So that's why I don't post those things, because my shit is legit public. Like, you could go to my shit and not even. And it's funny because it's people that don't even follow me that I catch like my shit or viewing my
Right.
thing. I'm like, oh, they not even following me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that just mean they go over there and check it out.
People.
But that's why I
lurking.
leave it open, because as a promoter, I should leave it open.
Yeah.
So everybody
Yeah.
can see what I got going on. I don't care if they follow me or not. I just care that you know what I'm doing.
Right.
So
And put your brand out there.
You mentioned Kanye West. Why'd you mention Kanye West just now?
This nigga all over social media and fucking bugging and what he said about slavery, slaves.
That was their choice.
That was
said
their choice.
So he said slavery's been around for 400 years, and he was saying that like all those people were enslaved, and that it looks like it was their choice, you know, because there was so many people that were enslaved.
Right.
So, which is nuts to even think that way, because you can't. I mean, he really must not understand slavery if he's going to say something like that. You know, if someone's enslaved, that means they're restricted. So, like, and somehow they're being restricted. Whether the person that's enslaving them has like a gun or whatever, you know, you got to do what that person says. If somebody got a gun to your face,
Right.
you know what I mean? Now, you know, these people that were enslaved, they were like people that didn't have any way to really protect themselves. So the people that were enslaving them had the weapons and all that stuff, gathered them up. Now, let's say you have all these people. It's like, you know, 5 guys with guns, and he has like 20 people, 30 people enslaved. Those 30, even though they outnumber them, not everybody's mentality is like, yo, I'm gonna attack these 5 people with the guns, because that's a risk. They're gonna risk themselves getting killed, you know. And not to say that didn't happen. That did happen back in slavery. There were those people that were revolting.
That tried, yeah.
But they, you know, they got caught. They got reprimanded. You know, that's when those people got whipped. And, you know, so these people were being trained. Like, their mind were being trained to be a slave. You know what I
Right.
mean? So, like, for Kanye West to sit there and say, you know, it was their choice, that's
And
that's bad. Like,
not only-
that is...
Not only that, right? So even if your ratio of 30 to 5 is wrong and it's 100 to 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Over 400 years, these people grew into that.
Yeah, they were mentally trained to be.
I mean, you grew into it.
They
I
were
mean, I'm talking
brainwashed.
about you was born in it.
Right.
So when you born in it, that's all you fucking know. You don't know no other way. Cause you was born on a plantation, right? So what other way do you know? They not teach you how to read. They not teach you how to skate. They ain't teaching you shit. What do you know?
just to pick
All
cotton.
you know is what
They're showing you.
what your parents was doing and what you're about to be doing, you know? So for him to say that was kind of crazy. And then there's people on the boats when they run people from Africa who I'm sure fought and got killed and dove into the water and probably died in the water. And you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure people
that was their choice. You know what I mean? But they still didn't. You know, they died.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people rebelled.
You know?
A lot of people rebelled.
There was definitely, you know, people that
and
rebelled.
Then the people who try to run, like you said, they got slashes and foot cut off, toes cut off. You know what I'm saying? So that was an example. So it was, and then they would do it in front of everybody as an example. So like, yo, you try to run.
This is what's going to happen.
This is going to happen to you.
Reprimanded. So now, why is that bad for Kanye West to say that? It's because he has a platform that's bigger than the average person. He says that he's going to get people that agree to that,
right.
And then they're going to spread it, and it's going to get, and people are going to really believe that slavery was a time where they had a choice, but they black people decided to, you know, remain a slave, you know, and that's just wrong, man. He's not educating people with truth and knowledge, you know, so someone could.
Well, when he say choice, he really didn't elaborate on what choice they had. You know what I'm saying? So you do have a choice technically. Yeah, you know,
even that's even worse. He made it even vague. You know?
So you could like choose to commit suicide. You could choose to run away and get captured and hurt. You know, it is choices, but he made it seem like the way we are taking it was like. They could have just walked away from being a slave tomorrow. Yeah. You know? Right.
And that's just not fair, man. For someone like Kanye West to say something like that, that's just not fair. You know?
I think that he's kind of feeling like, oh, if I was there, I would have fought niggas and, you know what I'm saying?
He would have probably been that person, that would have rebelled and they would have got his ass whooped.
Yeah,
or
he would have been a Nat Turner.
Yeah.
And you see what they did to him? He rebelled and he started all this, killing all these people. And then what they do, they hung him in front of everybody. Yeah. So the next one of y'all tried is this is what we're going to do. I even think they burnt him in front of everybody, too.
He might get one of them, you know, one of the master. I'm not a master, but one of those people that's protecting, that's controlling this. He might get one of them,
house nigga. He was going to be a house nigga, yo.
He would have been a house
nigga. House slave.
Over here with the fucking blonde hair and shit. He's going to be a house nigga, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Kanye West is looking crazy right now.
Yeah,
he just don't understand it.
He should have just kept his mouth shut.
He don't understand it.
You don't go on air. And even the reporter, he was really angry. He kind of cussed him out.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, TMZ, man. Yeah. And you could tell that guy was speaking from his heart.
Right.
Like, he really
was not okay with that.
Kanye West saw that and was like, man, I can't respond to somebody like this. Like, practically pouring his heart out, you know? So he needs, if it's one thing if, like, he said it and it's just like he has trolls or whoever out there, you know, telling him off, but his inner circle is telling him that he's not doing the right thing and he's still doing it. Or not necessarily, I'm not going to say what he's doing is wrong, but...
And it almost seemed like Kim K keep trying to clean up what he's saying and shit, like she his publicist or something.
You know, so it's just like, man, Kanye West, you're on the wrong side of history right now. You know, you got to come back, man. You know, he gave a point that said that, you know, before Donald Trump was president, that all rappers was like, you know,
cool with him.
Yeah, cool with him. But he was a citizen just like a rapper. You know what I mean? He's president. He has more control over the average person's life. You can't, you know, at that time when he was just Donald Trump, the billionaire, he didn't have real control over, you know, Americans' lives. So you can't treat him the same, you know? And his rhetoric, man, is it's just not good for people of color, Latinos, black people. He tries to say things. He's a liar. So like he'll say like, oh, you know what? Unemployment is the lowest, you know, it's ever been for black people and people of color. You know, but how could you say that? You only been the president for like a year, like, you know what I mean? And it's been going down since Barack Obama was president.
Right.
So he says things to try to like trick people into thinking he's doing something for them, you know, and it's not good, man.
Right. So I don't know if my analogy gonna be a good one, right? But when he say rappers used to love Trump, take pictures with him, and now they don't, right? It's almost like you taking pictures with your homeboy, your coworker, but the moment they become manager and then their fucking panties up their ass, then you don't fuck with them no more. Nobody fuck with them, right? Mm-hmm. So that's like the same comparison. You know what I'm saying? If that manager not doing good and doing good for all of us, someone he used to be, then you almost like fuck you then.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's true. It's true. That's a good analogy.
Thanks.
You know? It's a simplified analogy,
claps,
you know. Yeah, but yeah, Kanye West, like I said, is on the wrong side of history right now. I hope he comes back, man.
And like I said, man, there's people that was just born into it, so they didn't know what was going on. They thought that was life. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about slavery?
Yeah. They thought that was life. You know, you got fed there, clothed there, worked there. You know, so that was life. They didn't know nothing else. Right. You know, it's like if you was born in this room. If you was born in this room, right?
You would think you a model, right?
This is a fucking serious moment, twin. Mm-hmm. If you was born in this room and never stepped outside, you would think this is what life was like. Right. So you wouldn't even think being in this room was wrong all your life. You know what I'm saying?
And you wouldn't even know you have other choices.
Right. You don't know. Because all they did was kept you in here, you cleaned up.
But he by him saying that they had a choice, he's even putting black people down. He basically what he's saying that, you know, black people were dumb, you know. So like by him saying, you know, they had a choice and they decided to be slaves, that they weren't superior, like, you know, people like try to say nowadays. You know what I mean? So him saying that comment is just.
I'm kind of getting angry even talking about it now.
Let's change the topic.
Like I want to smack the shit out of home.
Yeah, that's just a bad. It's just a bad comment on Kanye West's part.
Well, we about to wrap up Where's Jerry episode 3.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all follow me at Where's Jerry 1 or at Where's Jerry Podcast.
Real quick, LQ, how did you think? How do you feel about this this podcast?
I feel like
it was dope and she had a great time.
Very juicy conversation.
Tell them where to follow you at.
You feel comfortable?
Flowing. Yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
Like I felt like I've done this before and it's only been my first time.
So tell them where to follow you at.
Light Skin Beauty on Instagram and Shayla Arlene on my modeling page.
How you do beauty? BEAUTYY?
Yes. LITE Skin Beauty with 2 Y's.
2 eyes.
2 Y's.
Two Y's. That's what I said, no?
Not 2 wives.
It's getting late. It's getting late. I might be slurring words
Twin OD.
now.
I'm trying to wrap this shit up, nigga.
So I go by Omar, 1/2 of Twin OD. You can follow me on Instagram at Twin OD, Twitter at Twin OD, all that.
Make sure y'all subscribe on YouTube at Where's Jerry at Where's Jerry TV. And on what we on now, Twin? iTunes.
We're on iTunes right now. We're working our way to Google Play and Spotify, but right now we're on iTunes.
Word, it's a wrap.